Hey everybody, it's Camille out in the wild. I had an appointment today, and so I figured I would do a quick little video for us, not necessarily tarot related. So I'm moving around and the microphone, so I hope it's not too annoying. It's attached to the cord, the tether of my phone. Today we are at the New Orleans Healing Center, which is a really, really cool building here in New Orleans. And hi, my God, lady with a gorgeous mermaid tattoo. Um, so when you come in, the front door is here, and this is the Isle of Salvation Botanica, which is a really cool shop that you might want to check out. It's a wonderful botanica here in the city. Sally Ann Glassman's place. She has some really, really cool stuff. So the Healing Center has all kinds of things. There is the food co-op, as you can see. There is all kinds of physical therapy places. Let's go on inside and take a look. So you're greeted right away when you come in, or as you were walking out. So beautiful, the paper mache that's used for different things for the Mardi Gras floats and whatnot. Sorry, I know the lighting is not good. We're doing what we can with what we got to work with, folks. But it's so beautiful. This kind of gives you the feeling of like entering to another realm in the bayou. And this is where, isn't that awesome? Oh, I love it. I love it. This is where the shrine to Marie Laveau is. There are several shrines in the city. This one is made by Sally Ann and it is absolutely beautiful. This piece of art, this installation here, it's two waters and it's the mouth of two rivers depicting the Mississippi as sacred waters in an ancient consecration ritual with an image of the mouth of the two rivers and a vessel navigating the waters. Offerings include items of locality: Spanish moss, oyster shells, cypress knees, local flowers, salt, honey, peppers, breads, animal bones. Precious imported offerings include bird feathers, leather, beads, gemstone, herbs, and aromatics. So, this is, there's always something fascinating to see or find in New Orleans, and this is definitely no exception. Here in the Healing Center, so many wonderful things. So this is where people can come and leave their 7-day candles. A lot of times, you know, since time immemorial, people have had to practice in secret and still do. So this is sacred space that was carved out with a particular shrine dedicated specifically to the great Mamselle Marie Laveau. So when you hear sometimes people will call me Mamselle Camille, that is a nod to Creole heritage of the Creole version of the word mademoiselle from French. So she is the great Mademoiselle Laveau. And I could talk forever about her. So we're not going to do a deep dive. Now, if you guys want to, let me know in the comment section and we can talk more about who was this amazing historical figure who is such a huge part of New Orleans culture and thus American culture and also voodoo culture. She was a devout Catholic. I will say this: she was both a priestess and a practitioner of Catholicism, as many of us are or were. And so she was known to pray at St. Louis Cathedral daily. She went to Mass daily. And this is to the kneeling bench for prayers where anyone can come and make their prayers here. And again, you can leave your candles here. So the beautiful mosaic work to her, and this wonderful gentleman has a vive of Oguforai. And honestly, I'll be honest, I'm not sure what this gentleman's name is, but he was an Ugan, and I'm almost positive he is Sally Ann's. Um, he was Sally Ann's godfather. May he rest. And then we have the beautiful dwapo here that was done. The dwapos are done hand beaded sequins. Sometimes they're beads, sometimes they're sequins. This one was done hand beaded. The flag, the word dwapo literally translates to flag in both French and Haitian Creole. And that's a huge part specifically with Haitian voodoo, which she did honor the Lavoir. And she's kind of thought of now as being New Orleans practitioners see her as almost elevated to sainthood. They have elevated her to sainthood and as a Loa. Now, if you speak to someone who is a strict Haitian practitioner, they give her respect but do not see her on the same level as the Haitian Loa spirits. But again, this is where people can come, leave their candles, they make their prayers, and their candles will burn here in safety in a safe and sacred space. This other beautiful statue of Marie Laveau, yours truly. Oh, can I get good lighting? Yours truly worked on this statue. The gentleman who made this just needed an extra pair of hands. I happened to be, in the room where it happened, to quote Hamilton, and I was able to work on this statue with him and learn beautiful snake because serpents have such powerful energy in many religions, but definitely in Haitian. Oh, here we go. Better lighting. There's her beautiful face and her crown, all the gorgeous flowers, bird of paradise. We have the irises here, calla lilies. We have a guigui bag that she's holding, and people from Memphis will call it like a mojo bag um, with the cross. And then this is the sign, and this is the Botanica, Isle of Salvation. Maybe we'll take a gander in there next time if you guys want. But they have all kinds of really cool things in there. And even though I work in a spiritual store, sometimes I like to go to other ones to find different things. More altar space for candles. How gorgeous is this? Now, I'm not going to say this is to Santa Muerta, but I'm going to say this is a statue dedicated to Santa Muerta. And I love how she is the skeletal figure that she is, but there's so much representation of life. The wings that are fully, fleshed out, so to say, or feathered out, the beautiful flowers around her that are life giving, and her playing a violin. So the beauty of laughter and life with through music. Over here we have this wonderful piece to the Gede. Now this is who gets the most airtime because they are the most paparazzi worthy, shall we say, the Gede. And God knows they love attention. So we can do a video on the Gede. If you guys want to know any more about any of the spirits I'm mentioning, leave a comment. Let me know. Please give me, God knows I can talk, but sometimes it's like, what am I going to talk about? Let me know if you guys want to know. We'll do a video on the Gede. They are the Haitian spirits of death, which also means life, healing. And of course, as they are known to have glasses with one lens popped out. And this is the specific Veve if you're working with the Gede. It's so beautiful, the paper mache and the artistry and the work that's done to create these beautiful pieces here. So when you go upstairs in the healing center, there's a little they've changed a lot of stuff. There used to be a restaurant. There's more art that's all on the walls. I, there's the gallery up here, and all kinds of meetings happen up here. I just had a Reiki session up there. There's a wonderful little reading nook that they've created since I was last here. So that's now the reading and event room reading nook. There's different art galleries and things that where people have meetings and whatnot. Physical therapy place over here. And we're going to end today on this beautiful. I worked on this piece also. Oh my gosh. I worked on this piece also. This is part of where I worked was the swirl in her dress, ribboning around here of this beautiful geisha. Now this is to Kuan Yin, and she is the goddess of unlimited love and compassion. Her name literally translates to she who hears the weeping of the world. And she is honored in Buddhism. And she is just a beautiful, loving energy. I don't normally see Kuan Yin quite as decorative. To me, she looks like an Oiran, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. There are Geisha, Maiko, and then the Oiran. That's a whole nother interesting rabbit hole. They're all oftentimes lumped together and misnamed, as if you're not familiar with the culture, they all are very, very different. And she looks much more like an Oiran. Oiran? Ioran? I'm going to have to look that up. But look at how gorgeous this is and the attention to detail. And when they do the pieces, they have to do full 360 because you never know how it's going to be shown either on a Mardi Gras float or, being displayed in a place like this. So thanks for hanging out with me a little bit today on my Friday. Oh, this is an interesting piece here. So on that note, two horns up. I will catch you all in the next video. Let me know in the comments if you made it all the way to the end. Leave me a ram. Leave me the little emoji for the goat, or well, the ram, the goat, either one. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next video where maybe we'll talk about tarot. Maybe we'll talk about some other stuff. Let me know.